First of all, if we're going to talk about Winnipeg, we talk about North Winnipeg. And North Winnipeg was a very politically astute area. In North Winnipeg, there were only two parties, the Communists and the NDP. There are no conservatives, no liberals, no room for any of that crap. And it was a very interesting mix because it's full of ethnics, and it worked. For some reason, this is a complementary relationship. And I think part of the reason is a lot of people came from Europe, from Eastern Europe, where they'd been living under lousy circumstances economically and politically. And on the other side were the Scots, who were the descendants of the Scots who were kicked off the land. So you had both elements, the left-wing elements, which made for a very interesting thing. The first mayor, there was a mayor in Winnipeg, Mayor Queen, who had gone to jail because of his political position. And then later on he became a mayor. So, and Winnipeg had a great, one big union strike in 1919. My mother gave birth to my sister during that time. My father had to get on his bike and go to the doctor because the phone operators were on strike. Very interesting climate. And what I remember about Winnipeg, going down the Red River to play hockey. Coming back, the bonfire had gone out, my moccasins were frozen. I had to walk home 10 blocks on my skates, crying like hell. Anyway, I left Winnipeg at the age of 14. It was a very bad time. My father came here for business reasons. Terrible time for a kid to be moved. So my first few years in Toronto were not very pleasant years. I wasn't enjoying myself at all. I just started to feel good about it when I started to go to the University of Toronto. But up to that time, I didn't enjoy it at all. Well, I graduated in political science and economics, and an honor course. I was in the bottom third of the class consistently all the way through, and I realized when I got out, no way I'd get a job with those kind of marks. So I had another friend of mine who was in the Pass Arts course, Al Latner, who has since become a multi-zillionaire. So he and I thought to earn money, we started to do picture framing for the university graduates, diplomas or photographs. And it looked like we did very well. So we said, well, let's go into business. He graduated there before I did, and by the time I got there, he realized what a stupid decision he made, so he married a rich father-in-law and now is a billionaire. And I was stuck with it. And not having any other skills, there's an old man, Alex Pajak, who used to work for Oxford Picture Frames, who came and taught me on weekends how to frame. So in those days, the whole economy was just explosive. You know, you just was swept along with it. I had this little shop. I started to put art supplies in. The artists from the college came in, asked me if they could pictures on the walls. And then I went off to Europe for 2 months and decided to open up a gallery. So I came back and rented a place on Bay Street, and the gallery was in the front and the framing shop in the back. And away I went. So that's the story.